I have SENS error on my Carrier Infinity system.
How old is the appliance? Have you gotten error messages before?
No, never had the error before. I'm also a renter, so I'm not sure how old the system is, but guessing 12 years.
Do you plan on doing the work yourself?
No, but I was hoping to override in a test mode if possible.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
Just to get some air. I'm in South Florida and just got electricity back.
Hello and welcome to Just Answer. My name is. I'll be happy to assist you today. The sensor error is typically caused by a bad or shorted outdoor air sensor. Before we begin troubleshooting, can you provide the model hash of the thermostat? If you're unsure, can you take a photo of the stat and post it to this chat?
Sorry. Posted a pic and list the chat.
You already posted a pic? I'm not seeing it just yet.
Resending. Sending one of it open.
Got it. Let me pull up the manual for that stat.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm posting a link to the manual for that unit. Go ahead and pull that up and go to page 8. Let me know when you're there and we'll walk through it. http://applusser.ca/wp-content/upload/carrier thermostat infinity control model sys-sqt01v installation instructions.pdf.
Okay, I'm there.
Is there a remote room sensor by chance, or is that the only thermostat in the house?
I believe his is the only one.
Okay, thank you. Before we check installer setting, do you feel comfortable removing the front of the thermostat so you can see the wires?
Yep, I'm good. There is a green, yellow, white, red, left to right.
Okay, go ahead and remove the face and let me know if there's wires connected to the S1 and S2 terminals.
Nope.
Unfortunately, that means that the outdoor air sensor is connected to the air handler or the outdoor unit. That's going to make it difficult to check. It shouldn't affect the cooling. It looks like the AC isn't working though, is that correct?
Correct, the fan will go on, but the outdoor unit will not.
I see. Well, let's get that AC running. To start, have you checked the breaker to the outdoor unit?
Yep, and turned it off and on a few times.
Okay, good. There's a good possibility that the outdoor sensor is connected to the outdoor unit. Getting it back on may fix both problems. Is the indoor unit accessible?
Kinda tight, but I'll make do. Send a pic.
Perfect. You see the white PVC down at the bottom that has two black wires coming out of it? Pull up on the top and see if there's water inside.
Yep, about half full. Looks like not enough to trigger the pump.
Half is enough to trip those switches. Set that top off to the side, make sure the black plastic float is all the way down, and see if the sensor error clears on the thermostat.
Okay, did that. Press the plunger and it worked. Has electric, so I poured water in until it triggered and pump. Worked, but error is still there.
Is the top of the switch still out? It's possible that the line between the unit and the pump is clogged.
The PVC tube is out of the sump, no water coming out of the PVC, but the air hasn't been on for 4 days. We lost power during Irma and it just came back on earlier, so the unit may actually be dry.
Okay, sorry, I think we were talking about two different things. The switch I'm talking about is up by the copper lines that go into the air handler. The top of that switch will come off of that 90. Can you see if there's water in that 90?
I thought you might have meant that. No, it dry, and some dirt in there. Sent pic.
Okay, thanks. Do you feel comfortable opening the panel on the outdoor unit? We need to see if the board out there is flashing a code.
Yep. May take a few minutes to get tools and flashlight.
Just looked at that pic, that top part that has the wires going into it comes off and you can see inside the 90. That's where the water would be if there's any.
Okay, that's embarrassing, lol. No water, just a slimy bugger I cleaned off. Felt some airflow, so doesn't seem to be clogged.
Okay, leave the top off for now, you can leave it hanging by the wires. If it was slimy, then there was water in it recently. Let me know when you have the panel off the outdoor unit.
Assuming the part with the handle is the door.
The one to the right of that, above the copper lines.
There is also a green flashing light to the left of the orange.
Is the orange one flashing or solid on? Also, you see the contactor to the left of the board? There's a set of contacts on there. Can you take a screwdriver or stick and push them in for a couple seconds and see if the compressor and fan come on? It is high voltage, so make sure to be careful if you do it.
Orange is solid. Where do I press on it? I see the contactor, just don't see anything that looks like it depresses.
The pic is a bit blurry, but it looks like the contacts are on the left side. Looks like a brown and white wire goes over the top of it. There's a spring under the black piece that you'll push in on.
Push the nipple right below the brown and yellow wire. Does look like a spring underneath of it. No voltage there, correct? Only on the contacts.
No voltage on the black plastic piece, use a screwdriver or stick to be safe. Looking at the pic, the plastic piece is just below the brown/yellow wire. It will push both contacts down at the same time.
Made a noise like it was going on, but fan didn't spin, not sure if it was supposed to or not.
Okay, fan will be controlled by the board. At least we know the unit has power. Take a look at the lower left of the board. There are wires coming into the board marked A, B, C, and D. Check those wires and make sure they are securely fastened.
Actually, looks like the switch I pressed stuck in and is no longer running. Arced a few times and didn't come back out. Okay, just popped back out. Apt are good. No power now. Thermostat is off and orange light too.
Check that switch inside that we left off. Pushing the contactor and shouldn't cause the thermostat to go blank.
Back in business. That was it.
Okay, good. The solid orange, amber, light means the system is in standby mode, which means it isn't receiving a signal from the thermostat, or is receiving a signal but board is bad. Is the indoor unit still running?
Yep. Just checked.
Let's see if the thermostat is seeing the outdoor unit. Go to the thermostat and press and hold the advanced button for 10 seconds until the installer menu comes up. Make sure equipment summary is highlighted and press button next to select. Take a photo of that screen and post it.
Done.
The outdoor unit has lost communication with the thermostat. The model hash of the outdoor unit should be listed there. Let's try to reinstall the unit and see if the thermostat can find it. Press the back button, then scroll down and highlight Install and press Select. Press Install. Let me know what happens after that.
I selected AC. Now it's asking for 30 to 48 kb2.
Select 36.
Select Media.
Yes, just media.
Okay, a little different dot says one stage now. Now doing a static pressure check. Okay, error is gone. Fan turned on. Waiting to see if compressor kicks on. Still has orange light, and not turning on. But error is gone. Just notice the cool light is dimming in and out on the thermostat. It's sure if that's what it always has done. Kind of remember it being solid blue, but could be wrong. Guessing the board is bad, and that's as far as we can go. Thank you for your help, you were excellent.
Sorry about that, had to put my son to bed. Does the thermostat show the outdoor temp?
No, just the indoor.
Bummer. It definitely sounds like the storm took out one of the boards, most likely the outdoor board. I wish there was more we could do, but I think we've reached a dead end. Sorry we couldn't get it working for you.
No worries, you were great. Thank you for the help.
You're welcome. Hopefully you can get a tech out quickly. Thank you for using JustAnswer. Were you able to get a technician out? If you would prefer that I request a refund of your deposit, I completely understand, since you ended up having to call a tech out. Let me know how you would like to proceed. Thank you.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert, now visit justanswer.com/YTHI.